Hey, Decide Your Destiny crew, Carl Spreedy's here. Thanks for joining me for another Decide Your Destiny Daily Dose. Today I've got Tina here. Say hi to folks, Tina.
Hi!
I've just met Tina for the first time today. We were just sitting down discussing a lot of different sort of things and talking about some collaboration and some projects coming up. So I've really thrown her in the deep end here. And I think the topic that we're going to talk about is really in alignment with me throwing you in the deep end. is, deciding to be confident in who you are, and confident in who you are and how you're going to translate with that in the world, and how you're going to express that and express yourself in the world. And I think some of the things we're talking about really resonated with me because it shows up in terms of our life now, and in our very selves, in our ancestors, and how long our soul has existed on this earth, and our body and every element of it is the persecution, is the fear of persecution, is the concern of how we're going to fit into our social circle, into our tribe back in the day, and into our community now, and into the social online world of so many people. And I just wanted to kind of find out, how have you come to those breakthroughs where you can socially embrace, who you are and live authentic without being fearful? Because you've had many different sort of careers, and you've been able to tap into that and go, hey, this is me, and I'm embracing this. So how have you found that?
I don't know whether it is not having any fear. I think the fear stays.
Yeah.
But what starts happening is that what we were talking about was really connecting in with what is in your heart.
Yes.
For you to be you have got to put your walls and barriers down that you've ever put up around your heart. And when you've had heartbreak, betrayal, you've had experiences of persecution, or there is memories of that, then it doesn't feel safe to let your heart be open.
Yes.
And yet unless your heart is open, you cannot fully be you. And what you'll start doing then is fear of rejection, fear of being judged. You go into people pleasing. You think, oh, I better be perfect, and then unless you're perfect, you're not going to be loved or appreciated, so then you procrastinate, and oh my God, it goes on and on and on and on.
Yes.
And I think the moment that for me, it's been a long journey, and just realizing that feeling those fears of what might happen, and then choosing to take action anyway. And clearing on an energetic level, emotional level, and realizing that a lot of these are, I call them the inner shitty committee. The inner shitty committee.
I love it.
The inner shitty committee is like the inner doubt gremlins, the inner critic, the ones that would tell you, oh, who do you think you are? Or, they're just trying to protect you. They are trying to keep you safe, but it's based on outdated information. And sometimes those aspects of you that have created identities and how you've shown up in the world in a way you think you're going to be accepted just need to have a bit of an update. And it's like, hey, dude, we are in 2021 here, and you're still operating on, the 1500s or whatever it was.
Yes.
We need to update the programming here,
Yes.
And I think one way to shift through that is in order to get to those places, it's like getting it up here in your mind is one thing, but letting it actually land in your body, choosing to be who you are. The fastest way that I have found to be able to do that is to clear what's been blocking your joy. Because joy is your love, your light in action. And when you are choosing to connect with what lights you up, every time you do that, it's like you create more of a safe space to be you. And it will bring up, if you're being totally joyful, oftentimes people will say, what are you on?
There's something wrong.
Whereas really, being willing to let people go into judgment of that, clearing those judgments within yourself and others, and the more that you do this, it's an ongoing journey, the more you start feeling safe being you, and it's like, those layers start being dropped, costumes and masks start being cleared. And then you can be here and realize, wow, what are you doing with your camera? Oh, we're doing it now.
And you can
no makeup.
And we can jump right into it. And you can embrace it. That's you living with your heart, embracing your heart. I think that's something that's really, really powerful. And thank you for explaining that, because I can't explain it any better than that. You nailed it.
You could.
No, you could, with a script and some preparation. Thanks for throwing me under the bridge there, Carl. But I think it's something that we deal with, and it's not so hard to understand when you look at the negative bias and kind of the cavemen brain of the fear and how that shows up in our life. And so that's not the only trauma that we exist with. That's not the only thing that we've had in our previous lives, our ancestors. We've had, like I said, persecution, different sort of things that have affected us. So then it's affecting us how we show up today. And if you're going to live, if you're going to exist, if you're going to embrace every single heartbeat, you might as well embrace it joyfully, state who you are, be that through, and be you, be truly you, not trying to please people, not trying to be something else because you're worried or you're fearful. That's not really living. No,
and it's so deeply ingrained, and I think the core desire for us humans is the desire to belong. And if you have a set of rules in your family or in your tribe, wherever that is, that say in order for you to fit in, to belong, you have to and follow all these rules, and a lot of them are unspoken. Most of them are that you must be the same. Yeah, we didn't come here the same. You are unique, I'm unique, and so finding the way to let your unique brilliance shine through, it's like connecting with what lights you up, what is fun for you, what is joyful. And because that has just not been supported or felt safe for so many for so long, you got to slug along.
Got to fit in. Don't ask too many questions.
Heaven forbid you're happy. Oh my God.
There must be something wrong. I've heard that before too. I've heard that. Oh, I'm always concerned about people that are really positive and happy because there must be something else going on. Yes. Who knows? Thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate it.
Great meeting you.
Yes, great meeting you too. And it's so great to get along straight off the bat and to be able to throw you right on stage straight away, and you'd be okay with it. And I think that's testament to you living authentic, living true to what your mission and your purpose and what you're expressing with your words, because I threw you there and you straight away, and you were like from the heart expressing the information that you think that's going to help people and come from the divine and help people out on the other side of the screen. So that's the true essence of it.
And I love Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss says those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. So it's just about being you. And
beautiful.
There's only one of you. Everyone else is already taken, so go be you, right?
That's a beautiful way of summarizing it. I love that. Brilliant. Thank you, Dr. Seuss. Thank you, Tina. And
thanks, Kyle.
I appreciate you having you on. And thanks, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Leave us a comment down below if some winnings that you've had in the week or the past month of how you have been more you. Share it around with someone who maybe they could embrace themselves a little bit more. That's the whole point of this community here. And as always, guys, remember, decide your destiny. Cheers.